Hi, good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness, I have noise canceling on. There we go. Okay. I couldn't hear myself. It's like, why am I so quiet? Anyway, how are you guys doing this morning? Decided to start a little bit early because I woke up this morning around 3 a.m., I think, somewhere around there, and I was just raring to go. So I'm starting to droop just a little bit, but I mean, I've been up for a while, so I need to get more caffeine and open up my documents and stuff. So we'll see how this goes this morning. But the first sprint is probably going to be me getting just all my ducks in a row. Let's see who's here. Hey, Christine, haven't seen you in a hot second. How are you doing? I didn't see you on the YouTube side because I was over on the YouTube side there for a while. Sorry I didn't see you. Sarah. Hey, Sarah. Hello, Carla. How are you doing? Hey, Andy. Good to see you. And hey, Heffron. Good to see you again. We were just in Sarah's sprints. I had to leave a little bit early to get ready for these. Hey, Jackie. Good morning. How are you doing today? We're going to be trying to run till noon. That's 4 hours. Yes, I know that's a long time. So please, if we actually run that long, please make sure that you are getting up, taking care of yourself, taking water, taking in water, get something to eat, do some self-care, whatever you need to do to get started for the day. Don't push yourself too hard if you're just feeling some resistance. But, one sprint rule, so we'll try that out. Hey, Barb, how you doing this morning? Good to see you. So I'm going to be, hopefully, I have a list of things, a to-do list, okay? I have a to-do list that I need to get done. I have gotten quite a few things done off my list so far, but I really, really want to edit and get back into rewriting Unbound Pages because I am taking a break from my romance for a couple of months. Nothing wrong, just need a break. Just need a break. And I will get back to it then. I'm going to still be writing my Patreon HEAs though, so Jackie, people like you, don't worry about that. I'll still have those up. It's just taking me a little bit to catch up because the past 2 weeks have been just chaotic and crazy. But anyway, let's see, Jackie, I will also be getting my ducks in a row. Getting dressed, need to make coffee and get my lunch together, hoping to be ready to write by sprint 2. You'll get there, you got this. Hey, Martina, good to see you. How are you doing this morning? Still slow blinking a bit and waking up, I'm guessing. Did you get your coffee yet? I'm going to get up and get some coffee. Well, sorry, caffeine. I don't drink coffee anymore. It upsets my stomach too much these days. I'm going to get up and get some caffeine, and then I will get all my stuff together. And hopefully by our first 50-minute sprint, I'll actually be doing something. Let's see, my ducks are in a row already. I even showered. Awesome. Mentally, I'm ready. Physically, is another story. I totally get you there, my fellow fibro warrior. Believe me, I totally get you. And I have admin stuff to do today. I do too. I need to do a little bit of admin. I don't really want to, but I need to. And the reason we're running until noon, or excuse me, 11 or noon, like I mentioned in the group, is because I have HVAC people coming over today to maintain the system. Just a regular cleaning, nothing, it hasn't broke down again or anything. It's just a regular cleaning. But they are supposed to come between noon and 4, and knowing my luck, they'll probably come at like 11:30. So that last hour will depend on if they call me. Let's see, Sarah, taking a break is a good call. It worked out very well for me when I did it with book 5. Then I came back to it, the words poured out of me. Yeah, I'm just having a massive block right now. And like I said, there's nothing wrong. It's just, I don't know. I need a break. I just need a break. It's like I stared at this series so long last year. I mean, the entire year. I spent the entire year on it. I didn't do anything else, no other projects, except for anthology pieces here and there. But yeah, I stared at it all frickin' year last year, and I just need a break. Just need a break. Let's see, Carla, YouTube doing YouTube, but I'm here and ready to work on my presentation. Oh, is that for the Thoreau Society? You still working on that, or is this a different one? Martina, I have strangers walking in front of my window. We're getting the house painted. I feel like someone's watching me. I hate that. That's why I'm glad we're on the top floor, because then we don't have people walking by our windows. Excuse me. Carla, I hate starting my day having to mansplain to oh dear, why his mansplaining is offensive. What he asked why people are so upset. I took him at his word. Oh no, yeah. I sympathize with me because with you rather, because that's I hate that. I can't even stand that. Let's see, Barb, y'all can keep me company till I go to the derm. Oh, I, I heard about that from Mel. I'm sorry that you had that, but it's a good thing it's being caught now. Very good thing. That's one of the most treatable ones that you can have. So you got this. Sarah, yeah, that's exactly how it was for me too. Too much time in the same story. Well, yeah, I just need a break from it for a little bit. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get into our first 25 minute sprint. We are doing 80s lo-fi today because somebody was thankfully broke the tie for me, so I wouldn't have to dice roll on it. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first 25. And oh, Thoreau Society. Okay. Oh yeah, there are due. I thought for a second there, I thought I read they were due, and I was like, Carla. So it's our due Wednesday though. Okay. Yes, kind of need to get that done. All right. 25 minutes on the clock. See you on the other side. Okay, you guys, how did you do? I got a couple of more things done on my to-do list, and that's pretty much it for that 25 minutes. But my attention span is like all over the place today, so I put that up for vote, and it looks like the 25 minutes is the vote for it, for the sprints going forward for today. So, if you are usual here, which I think most of you are, we're not going to do our 50-minute sprints. We're just going to keep going with 25. If you see me looking up like this, it's because I have I have my Mac in front of me, and then it is hooked up to a 35-inch widescreen, and that's what I'm looking at when I'm looking up most of the time. So if you're wondering what the heck I'm looking at. But let's see. Okay, so let's go into the comments. Like I said, I just got a couple of things with my to-do list done. I'm almost done with my to-do list. All I have to do is put in groceries, put in some laundry, and then do a reply to an article that a friend wrote, and she wanted me to give her input on it. So I have that to do. And then I'm hopefully going to dig into some editing, because after sprints, I am purposely planning on taking a break and working on my new project, which is this embroidery um, thing. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, embroidery stitching. And I thought this was so lovely. Let's see. Hate has no home here. And what is it doing? No, it doesn't want to do it. Anyway, you get the idea. So that's something I'm going to be working on today. I need to learn how to satin stitch. So after these sprints, I'm going to take a purposeful break and start on that, because I'm excited to get into it. Let's see where I left off. All the love to Barb. Absolutely. You've got this, Barb. Absolutely. Yes, you have it. You have it. You have it. Bringing my bell and bar. Please don't do that. But I can see that happening. Martina's only 8:14. I already walked into her door frame twice. Oh, don't you just love that? You're like, you walk into a door frame, and then like 2 hours later there's a bruise. And you're like, where did that come from? That would be me too. This is going to be a fun day, after which I might look like a prize boxer. Oh, Mel is here. Hey, Mel. Good to see you. There's my thing about voting. Actually voted for longer sprints, but I'm taking it back to that works for you. Hey, whatever works. I'm just glad you guys voted for me, so I didn't want to have to make that decision on my own. Martina, YouTube is annoying me today. It keeps freezing up on me. I mean, I hate it when it does that. It drives me crazy, especially when you go into a different tab. And let me turn this off. Especially when you go into a different tab, and then it pauses YouTube, and it's like, no, I'm trying to listen at the same time as doing other stuff, YouTube. What the heck? Let's see. Jackie, finished getting my ducks in a row. Woohoo! Uh, you're welcome. You're welcome for the reminder. Throw a load in the dryer. Yeah, I have to have my husband do the dryer, because I can't bend down to pull everything out of the washer. So I wash, he dries. And yeah. Let's see. Barb, I'm writing a how to inject tutorial. Ooh, I need to film one. People are really doing it incorrectly, and I'm screaming at the screen. People, people, people. Yes, injecting correctly is very, very important. And I don't know about Manjaro, but I know with Ozempic, you weren't supposed to do it in your stomach, and there were other places. Plus, you have to change up the locations, people. You can't do the same location all the time. You really need to change those locations. And please, if you ever do injections, please, 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 make sure you're using an alcohol wipe before you do that. Just please. Please. Let's see. Carla, I was thinking that sprint was quick. Shorter sprints today, right? Now recalibrating. Hey, sorry. Trying to figure out how to make sure my slide transitions work. I'm not really a slide person. What are you making your slides in? Just curious. Maybe we can help you out. Hi, Ange. How you doing? Happy start of Q3 week. I refuse to start Q3 until the 1st. I am just weird like that. But I refuse to start until was it Wednesday? I think is the 1st. Carla, I saw an ad for a washer that has a built-in dryer and thought, ooh, shiny. That is very popular over in Europe, especially when they have smaller flats or apartments, if you want to call it that. That is very, very normal for over there, as far as it used to be when I lived there. Anyway, that might still be the same. I don't know, but yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. All right, so let's go into our second 25-minute sprint. I almost said 50. Let me go down here and find the right one. Okay. Google Slides. Oh, I don't know anything about Google Slides. I could help you with PPX, but not Google Slides. Sorry. Maybe somebody else can, though. All right. First, a second 25-minute sprint. See you on the other side. Hey guys, that was our second 25-minute sprint. How did you do? How did you do? I got laundry in the wash and I'm putting together the grocery list. So that will be hopefully next sprint. But I need to talk to my husband first because he needs to put some of his stuff that he needs in there too. So I gotta wait for that. But that's pretty much what I did that sprint. It took me a little bit to get the laundry in because I had to separate things and do it that way this time around because I have a couple of new shirts and I don't want them bleeding into the other ones. So yeah. Let's see though. Let me see. Go back to the comments. Martina is with me. The quarter starts on the 1st. And then Brecky came in. Hey Brecky, how are you today? Good to see you. I'm glad you get to catch sprints too. Carla, I'm guessing you mean the Google Slides worked. Why is this over here like that? I'm guessing you meant the Google Slides worked. Is that it? And really, Barb, because I was told not to do the stomach at all. So that was from my gastro. So yeah, I'm slightly confused, but yeah, I'll look it up or ask them later. Let's see. Mel put Clyde down for a nap. Yes, he's napping with Fred. It's so cute. Sarah, laundry is in the dryer and His Royal Highness has been fed and let outside for a few. I also need to do that next sprint. I need to feed my Royal Highness who is sleeping behind me. But I'm going to also jump into doing a little bit of editing. I hope. I'm not going to push myself. So I pushed myself way too much last year. I don't want to do that again this year. Let's see, Carla. Yes, the slides are working. Yay! Good job figuring it out. Awesome. I'm glad this is working for you. Yeah, so the edits I want to do, I'm trying to rewrite Unbound Pages, and I want to flesh it out quite a bit more than it was. For those of you who don't know, I did publish a book. My first book was a gas lamp, cozy gothic type deal, and I published it and then took it down because I wasn't satisfied with it. So I'm rewriting it because it is one of those worlds that I just absolutely love to death. So I am just jumping into a passion project and hoping I can get this done. But we'll see. Let's see. Carla, that is exactly why my gastro told me not to do it. One of my friends was told not to inject Ozempic into the stomach area because that was causing her stomach paralysis. And I do have gastroparesis from it, from the Ozempic. I ended up getting gastroparesis, which is not fun, by the way. But yeah, that's when I was told do not do it in the stomach. So, but it might be for the cases of people like me who have that gastroparesis or that stomach paralysis. So it just might be for people like me. I don't know. Jackie got some new words down. Woohoo! Awesome. Good job. See, Carla, I can't wait to see him supervising sprints, talking about Clyde. And he will definitely be supervising. Yes, absolutely. He woke Mel up this morning licking their face. Licked their face raw this morning just to get them up. Let's see. So yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to be trying to work on next sprint. Because, like I said, I don't want to push it. I pushed myself really hard last year to get a bunch of these out, and I don't want to do that to myself again. So this year I'm just kind of taking it slow, taking it easy. This last half of the year, I'm going to try to do mostly self-care with myself before I start doing stuff. So, yeah. And yeah, I know it is very much a common side effect of Ozempic, unfortunately. But yeah. I just stopped using it because it was making me nauseous all the time. Not just sometimes, but all the time. And I had to, let me see if I can find it. I think it's down here. No, that's not it. I have a bunch of pill bottles under my desk. Oh, here we go. Because I have a cart. If you have issues with nausea, this stuff is a godsend, let me tell you. But if you're a diabetic, you definitely need to watch how many of them you take because it does have sucralose in it. But that stuff stops nausea in its tracks like that. It is so awesome. But I should have stock in the company as much as I've used these, or I used to use these because of the Ozempic. But anyway, we're not going to keep talking about that, or I'll talk about it all day. And yes, Becky, self care is very, very important. And you definitely need to do that every once in a while. Don't get so stuck in your head that you think you have to push through. Just don't do that to yourself. All right, so third 25-minute sprint. I will see you on the other side. Good luck. Okay, you guys, how did you do? I got the groceries set up. I still need to talk to my husband about it because he's got to put his stuff in. But I got groceries set up and then I took a break because I just needed a break. But I got my entire to do list done, except for the groceries. And I am going to dive into sprints. Excuse me, edits the next sprint. So hopefully for the rest of the day or this morning while we're here, I'm going to be getting some edits done on Unbound Pages. Let's see. Bracky watching I want to say that's like the Great British Bake Off, GBBS. I started last night folding laundry. I'm not quite sure what that is. And then I am too distracted to write. Yeah, I get that. That's why we're doing 25-minute sprints today instead of 25-50s, because I am highly distractible this morning and it's driving me crazy. It's driving me up a wall. But yeah, so Sarah, you're welcome. Again. I need to order groceries too. Adds to never ending to do list. Yeah. It's a never ending one, that's for sure. Carla, I'm remembering why I hate academic papers, but I will win. Make my point. I will make my points with humor and facts to back up my thesis. You'll do a good job. Yes. Okay, so I was right. Great British Baking Show. Well, I thought it was a Great British Bake Off for some reason, but I don't watch it. I've just heard of it, and I've seen like little snips here and there. But yeah. Jackie has no idea what she did for the last 25 minutes, and that's fine. But maybe it meant you needed to rest a bit, so that's fine. Yeah, so Unbound Pages, for those of you who do not know, that's my very first series that I wrote. I should say still writing too, because it's a trilogy, and I'm in book 3 right now, I think, when I feel like writing in it. But for the next 6 months, I'm going to really focus on it, so that sorry, I got distracted by a message that popped up. Next 6 months, I'm going to focus on that because it is a passion project, definitely. Like I said, it was the very first series that I put out, at least the first book of that series. I took it down because I wasn't satisfied with it, and I would rather put it out again when it's more up to my expectations. So I'm going to do that. Becky, that's what they all call it in the UK, but Netflix calls it show here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's why I've heard about that way. Because I have a lot of friends in the EU, mostly because I lived over there for quite some time, and I've just kept in touch with some of them, so yeah. I've heard about it from them. That's why I thought it was the Great British Bake Off. Yeah. Let's see. Jackie, I probably am definitely, oh no, coming down with a cold, so my brain is all over the place. Oh, take care of yourself, please. Don't let that get too bad. Let's see, Brecky, I have a boon that needs 2 chapters, a book that needs 2 chapters, and the edits, but I am so distracted. Sometimes if let me try that again. Sometimes if your brain is fighting against you, it might be a good idea to take a little bit of a break or work on something else for a little bit. Let's see, Carla, I will say I will have to read and write some shifter mating after reading far too many scientific papers that can be summed up as walking in the woods is good for you. It's hard to switch back from technical to creative sometimes, isn't it? Like, I know I talk to Mel quite a bit, and I know they struggle with switching back and forth between technical and creative, and I can totally understand that because it's 2 totally different mindsets, and can't mix the 2 of them together, unfortunately. Unless you're someone like a technical writer, maybe, I don't know. I'm not a technical writer, so I have no idea. But, yeah. So, Unbound Pages. If you don't know what that is, it is a gas lamp cozy gothic. I didn't realize it was a cozy gothic until a couple months ago when I was reading up on tropes for that type of stuff. And I'm like, okay, so it is cozy, it is gothic, but it's also gas lamp. So where exactly does this fit? Which is something I'm trying to figure out. But anyway, going through edits with that because I have the first 2 books written for it, and the 3rd one is in the process. So I'm hoping I would like to be able to get that out by next year, but we'll see if that happens. All right, so for anybody that came in late, we are doing 25-minute sprints today. We're not doing 25, 50, 50s, just because I have no attention span whatsoever today, so 25 is perfect today. Yeah, but anyway. All right, so Next 25-minute sprint. Oh, hold on, I gotta read this. Carla, I'm thinking I may have to sing It's Not Easy Being Green this year during my presentation. I would pay to see you do that. I really would. I would pay top money for that. All right. Cozy goth lamp. I mean, if we're trying to make a new trope here or a new genre, I guess so, yeah. All right, 25 minutes. I'll see you guys on the other side. Good luck. Okay, you guys, how did you do? I got some editing in with AutoCrit. I know some of you do have it, some of you don't have it, or some of you are just aware of it. Because if it's not from me, it's from somebody else for sure, because I gush about it all the time. But anyway, so I was looking at Unbound Pages and I asked AutoCrit hold on a second, what categories it thought it belonged in, and it's giving me historical Victorian gas lamp paranormal mystery. So I'm like, does it go in all of those, or is it just one of them? What is it? But that's what it tells me. Literary fiction, fantasy, historical, literature and fiction, fantasy, gas lamp. It goes through all the categories and stuff that it thinks it should fit into. The only thing that I kind of don't feel like it fits into is teen and young adult. Not really. There's quite a bit of violence in it. So, I say violence, but it's not really violence, but there's quite a bit of conflict, I guess, in it. That I don't know if I would say that's for young adult, but yeah. I don't purposely write young adult, so I don't know. But anyway, so that's pretty much what I got done that sprint. I looked at the alpha read and the beta read that AutoCrit does for you. For the alpha read, it went pretty well. I got a story 83%, reader fit 86%, and with the beta read only 79 and 78. So I know I need to work on it a little bit more. And then we've got chapters and stuff like that where it gives me a lot of information. So anyway, if you don't know what AutoCrit is, definitely go check it out, because it is one of those things that helps me out so much. I can't even tell you how much it helps me out. Let's see. Oh, wait, let me go back up. Carla, you won't have to pay. I'll post a link when it's up on the Throw Alliance channel. Am I friends with you on Facebook? I can't remember. I know I have your Substack, but, yeah. Phoebe came in. Hey, Phoebe, how you doing? I don't think you're here anymore, but thank you for coming in. Barb had to head out. Going to lie down and meditate a bit. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Love you too, Barb. Let's see, and thanks for being here. Let's see, Carla, MyBib, a bibliography generator. I think I've used that before when I was in school. Struggling. I think I did use that when I was in college this last time for my master's. I think I did use that, because you definitely have to make sure you put those references in there for that. Let's see. It struggles when there are you human checkboxes for articles. Guess I'll have to type stuff in manually. Oh my goodness. Mel, I'm popcorning around this morning. You and me both. Jackie, well, I've written 655 words this morning, which is less than I was hoping for. Hey, that's more than you had. Which is less than I was hoping for, but considering I feel like crap, I'm okay with that. Well, I hate that you're feeling like crap. Please take care of yourself. But that's still a good amount, so don't invalidate. That's the word I was looking for. Don't invalidate yourself. Martina, I missed the beginning of the break. Why do you recommend AutoCrit for? Oh, why do I recommend AutoCrit? There's a lot that I recommend AutoCrit for. Let's see. I'll just go through a few of the things. But anyway, so in the analysis, you can go through fiction analyzer, summary reports, combination reports, stuff like that. I usually use the fiction analyzer, and what it does, excuse me, I can't show you on screen, I don't think, at least not with eCam. I don't know how to do that. So, but basically the analyzer, the fiction analyzer, I don't know anything about the nonfiction analyzer, but the fiction analyzer gives you an alpha read, an analyzer of the entire story. Then each chapter gets analyzed. Then you have a beta read that you can do, and then you have market fuel. And the market fuel alone is gold. That's where I just talked about the categories that it puts it in, or that it thinks that it should go in on Amazon. It does that. It tells me, this is what your market is. This, in fact, it was telling me, it thinks that Unbound Pages is more of a serial type book rather than a book, if that makes sense, because of the way it's written, which makes a lot of sense because it was very episodic when I wrote it. So, yeah. So anyway, it's an awesome program. I can't even gush about it enough. It's just awesome. Let's see. Carla, I used to use EasyBib, but they have too many ads these days. Oh, I hate that. Yeah. Let's see. Martina, it's a Mel, popcorning around. Oh my, that's the perfect description of what I'm doing. It's a Monday. It's really a Monday. You're welcome. Yeah, definitely check it out, because it is just gold. Just even like I said, for that market fuel piece, just absolutely gold. But the only caveat is I think it's expensive if you do it monthly. At least personally, I think it's expensive if you do it monthly. So I did an annual fee, which is a lot cheaper. So yeah, I would not recommend paying for it monthly because it's just expensive. It's worth it, but it's just expensive. Anyway, all right. We're going to go into our next 25-minute sprint. We're going to go up to 11 and then decide from there if we want to keep going, as well as if the contractors haven't called me at that point, and we will continue going till noon if that's the case. So 25 minutes on the clock. We'll see you on the other side. Oh goodness, you guys. Thank you, Mel. I totally lost track of time. I was so deep in it there. So how did you guys do? Let's see. So I was pretty deep in the edits. I was trying to, autocrit basically told me, this would be better as a serial, not so much a trilogy. I think I said that last time. Anyway, so I've been working through it and figuring out where to chop it for the series because it makes a lot of sense. I think, like I said last time too. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. My brain is not braining. That it was written very episodically in the first place, so it makes sense to do that. So I'm going through and now deciding where to split it. So we'll see. But yeah. Let's see where I left off. Carla, I have to log into work and do mandatory training before Wednesday. At least I get paid for it. Yeah, that's good. After I finish up with the draft of my presentation. You've got this. Hey, Coffee. How you doing? Just sat down with my coffee and the computer. Going to try to work on final edits of my novel. Woo, yes. What's everybody up to? I've been basically doing, yeah. Let's see. Brecky, no, I do not. I thought about it. I really did. I thought about doing separate pen names because I know that's what they suggest, but I just don't have the energy or the brain power to deal with that and dealing with separate pen names. So it is just all in one go. Yeah, it's probably the worst thing to do, but it is less friction for me. Let's just put it that way. Let's see, Martina. Yeah, exactly. I was in hyper focus mode. Not today, too many distractions. Understood. Squirrel brain, yeah. I was squirrel brain probably up till the past 2 sprints, and then I finally started to hone in on things. Let's see, coffee. Definitely feel better now the dogs are in the house for a nap time. When they're outside, I can't fully focus because I'm wondering what they're getting into. It's like kids. I know you're like, oh, it's too quiet. What's going on? What are you guys up to? What are you doing? What are you getting into? Let's see. Carla, of course, hyper-focusing, giving where you started isn't a bad thing. Yeah, I did not start out very good this morning. Let's see, Brecky, need to pack a bunch of stuff for my kids' summer camp, then prep for errands. Ooh, I hope you don't have too many errands to do today. So that way you can sit down and do stuff on your book. So next sprint is unfortunately going to be our last sprint because the contractors called me and said they'd be here in about an hour, which, of course, they weren't even supposed to be here till between noon and 4, but why not, right? Why not? So this is our last sprint. We're going to do a 25-minute, and then I'm just going to let you guys go for the day. So let me double check and see, do we have any more sprints today? See, Rita canceled, so there will be no sprints between 12 and 2 today. Inca is at 6 p.m. tonight. And then Cassandra will start us out tomorrow morning. Let's see. Sarah canceled her sprints for tomorrow, and then Sarah D is at 6 p.m. Yeah, so that's your next 2 days. I won't be sprinting Wednesday because I have a haircut that just happens to fall like right in the middle of where my sprints would usually be, so I won't be running sprints that day. But looks like Inca and Angela will be, and Rhiannon. Rhiannon's a late night owl rather. Okay, let's see. Mel, I'm looking at the autocrit yearly. Oh no. I know, it is so expensive for you guys. I really hate that for you. Brecky, glad to be able to hang out. Thanks for hosting. You are welcome. I'm glad you got to stop by. So good luck with your day today. Don't work too hard. Don't push yourself too hard. But definitely, you're in the zone, hopefully. So hopefully you'll get all that stuff done for you. Alright, so next sprint, I'm going to keep working on splitting this book. Because it is like 112,000 words. So, yeah. And I'm still writing in it. And it needs to be split. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But let's go ahead and go into our next 25-minute sprint. Remember, this is our last one, and I apologize for that. But I'll see you on the other side. Okay, you guys, that was our last sprint. Hold on, let me turn the music off. Yeah, so that was our last sprint. Sorry about that, but gotta go. So I got some chatting done. I was talking it out with somebody about where to split this out, so I got a lot of chatting done that sprint, but it helped me noodle through things, and I have a good idea of where I want to split it. So yeah, that it worked out. Let's see. Not much was going on during that sprint, so I'm just going to say hi to Leslie. Good morning. How are you doing? Working on continuity in the new work in progress. Awesome. You can do this. You can do this. But that was our last sprint, unfortunately, so I'm sorry. But I'm going to let you guys go because I need to get going. I will talk to you soon. Remember, I'm not sprinting on Wednesday. I have a haircut that day, so I'm not going to be able to do it because it just lands like right in the middle of where sprints would usually be. So you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you get more done if you want to get more done, or you relax if you want to relax. You know, whatever you do, you can do it. And I'll see you later. Bye.